Hey everybody, welcome back to the shop. Day number 2 working on the Z. I just got here from my other job, my main squeeze, and I'm going to put a little bit of work in tonight. I'm going to change the oil, and then I'm going to diag that issue with the cam control. And then that might be it for tonight. So there's a possibility that the cam control could be bad. Something's not right because the oil's low. It's low oil pressure. I mean, the oil pressure gauge was showing oil pressure. I remember it was when I was driving it. But, you know, you got to change the oil anyway. But I got to get that thing under control, get that engine light away so I can get full power. You know, what's a drift car if you don't have full power? I mean, I need all the power. And then I need to make a battery tie down or go buy a battery tie down somewhere. I might be able to make something, well, I don't have any J bolts. I probably have to go to the auto parts store and just get one of those generic ones with the J bolts, because I don't really feel like putting a whole lot of effort into making a fancy one or buying a tuner one online or anything like that. So I might just go to parts store and grab one. So that's what we're doing today. Let's get into it. I got my check-off list here. Did a couple things: driver seat, radiator. I got the check engine lights checked, clean the air filter, clean the MAF sensor. Later, I ordered HID bulbs for the headlights because one of them's out, so I ordered those bulbs. I need to get diff bushings when I'm going to weld the diff. I'm not taking that diff out and then putting it back in with the stock rubber bushings. That ain't gonna happen. Ooh, I need to order plugs and these two right here I want to do, especially the clutch. The clutch feels weird, so I want to bleed the clutch. Adjust the e-brake as it's way high, and I'm not doing a hydro yet. Battery tie down is important. I gotta get a fire extinguisher for it. There's my codes. I also want to do power steering fluid and flush. It's actually low. I want to suck that stuff out. So that's where I'm at right now. Let's get into it. Start changing some oil. It's pretty thick. That's like a quart and a half. Not low, just overall. Jeez Louise. 2 quarts if I'm lucky. So a couple leaks, valve covers are leaking. Kind of wet from that. I can't tell if it's a valve cover or a rear main that's leaking. I'm a little upset about my headlights. They're aftermarket HIDs. I really should have caught that before I ordered. I ordered some factory style HID bulbs, but I done messed up. Maybe I'll use them one day, or someone else will need them or something. I don't know. It looks like I have a stock mid pipe and stock cats, and it looks like the flange is still there, so that's good. I might take that exhaust off and pull it out and look at the muffler and maybe cut the muffler off, replace it, or I kind of want to get a factory exhaust on there. I like the way they sound and they're quiet. I like quiet. Quiet's good right now. I'm at that point in my life where a quiet exhaust is a good thing. Oh, I didn't grab a filter wrench. Dang it. No funnel, baby. Jamaica's got the bobsled team. This thing's gonna need some work. This is like the worst dipstick I've ever seen. It's really hard to get in. It's a tiny little hole. I've checked it twice. I still have no idea what the oil level is. It's all over the freaking place. I hate this dipstick. And on an engine that's notorious for consuming oil, you think you'd at least have a good dipstick. When I get a bad dipstick and I don't like it, it's hard to read. What I usually do is I scuff up the reed area so the oil sticks a little better. I'm gonna do that now. Yes. There we go. That's a little better reading. It's right in the middle between low and high. That usually means half a quart. I don't have the service manual and I didn't look it up online, but I'm going to assume this is cylinder 1 over here. It's slightly more forward than this bank, so bank 1, bank 2, cylinders 1, 3, and 5, 2, 4, and 6. So I'm going to start with this solenoid over here. I mean, they're both on top. I'll check both of them. First thing I'm going to try is I'm going to check the resistance of the coil in the solenoid and see if it's open or not. Try both sides, and then I'm going to see if there is a short to ground somewhere in the wiring. I'm going to try that next. I might pull it out after that. We'll see. Pull the filter off at least. Connector looks okay. I'm going to stick my probes in there and check the resistance. It's kind of hard to do. I don't know if I'm actually touching it or what, but it's showing it's open. Let me pull it out. I might lose a little oil though, because I just started it. I just cranked it over to, you know, prime it, get all the oil everywhere, check the oil. From what I can see of the screen inside there, the little filter, it looks like it's okay. I don't see any clogs or anything. This oil is pretty nice. It's clean inside this engine. You look down inside the filler cap and it is clean. There's no buildup or nothing. No sludge. So that's good. Probably just a bad coil. Let's bring it over to the bench and see what we can find. See if I can touch the little guys in here. I can see them now. Oh, there we go. It does have resistance. 12.4 ohms. Is that normal? Don't know. Let's check the other one, see what that one said. 9.4 ohms. What did I say this one was? 9.4 ohms. Is that what I said before? I don't remember. Guess I'll find out in editing. So these both have the same resistance. That's good, I guess. Doesn't make it easy on the diag process. So I hooked up, I have this little test wire set that I made. It's basically got OEM style terminations on the wires, so I can plug them in without worrying about shorting it out. And if I touch to the battery, this thing opens and closes. It works. So it's probably not the solenoids. They seem like they're okay. On to the next. The actuators, maybe? I don't know. Could be a cam sensor. Could have just been the low oil pressure. Let me reset the battery. I'll unplug that for 10 minutes or so and go drive it and see what happens. I got a slow leak in the back tire. I'm gonna put some air in. Tool check. Because I leave them in there all the time. Oh, nice solid seat. Oh, the exhaust sucks. that sucked. Wouldn't do a burnout. I had the TCS on. I held that TCS button down for whatever many seconds till the light came on. I don't know. I don't really know much about these. I guess maybe it won't fully turn off. Either that or it's really down on power, one of the two. Do a little bit more research. If anybody out there knows how to kill this stupid traction control and for cheaply and permanently, let me know. I don't know if I can pull the fuse for it, or if I can disconnect some kind of computer or some kind of sensor or something. That'd be great, because I can't have that. I'm gonna weld the diff. I can't have no traction control issues. That's bogus. I also don't want to spend money on a module or something. I mean, if I have to, I guess I will, but I don't really want to. So anybody got any good tips out there, let me know. Comment below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.